So, can we do the first line you invented? Let me see. I'm trying to watch the car in real life as well on the screen to keep it framed. Now, this was the first car who made this line. Yeah, so why wouldn't he be able to do it again? And he has so much breakover. He can do it as center with the hardest line. He can just do it. And you know, these are the RC four-wheel drive combulies. I have a set of chisels and a set of Sedonas waiting to test on this guy. So it's for those who want to know, it's freezing. It's just 0 degrees. This is a new line. Okay, no Rick has done this before. Yeah, just go wherever you want, sir. Just go wherever you want. So for now, I can't be happier with the Tsunami build. And he's so quiet. He's so quiet. I don't know if the camera picks it up. He's so quiet. Okay, since we're here, wall sides, I need to see him in broad daylight to get a better look on the front suspension working. As the rear is okay for me. Let me see. So I can get a view of the front suspension. Yeah, that's just too easy. Can we see the bottom? Let me see. Yeah, nothing is touching. Is there? And now it just slides over probably. Yeah, because breakover king on my crawler yard. Let me see if we can do this successful. And there is I can go really slow, So let me see. We ended up on a wheelbase of 324 millimeters, and he's exactly 280 wide, which is exactly 11 inch. I don't know, can you pull this? And I'm curious what the driver's side wheel will do. Will it go in the air, or it still keeps it's in the air now.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I think this is maximum flex. This shock is completely collapsed. This one is completely extended, and in the front it's the other way around. This one is completely collapsed, and this one, is there more? No, there is no more. So this is his maximum flex. Now, this is not the most flexy boy. That I also didn't intend to build a flex boy. But he stays really composed. Yeah, I might need to do something. You can see that engine turning, can you? How slow that thing goes. Man, that's really crazy. That's really crazy. The secure. Yeah, man. Right on. Yeah. Can we do more hard lines? Sure. Imagine this with the stage killer body on top. Yeah. We'll try this one more time, because I wasn't happy the first time. I don't know what the problem. Something was. The rear axle was bound. And now, even with the hairbands, the springs are a little bit extracting, but not too much. Nothing to worry about.
Emotional damage!
You see, something is. I need to check things out. Might be a screw that's coming out, because I don't know if I thread locked everything. You can feel it bounding up. So I need to check what's up. Okay, we'll close this one over here, and we will meet again later. Okay, Quick one in between, might end up in one of the episodes, I'm not sure, maybe something to learn from, but we ended up at the stage of test drive the Tsunami and I was recording it, and then something happened. We got bound up. I first thought it was mechanical, but it seemed to be something different, and that different thing is going to be explained by me now. It is something to do with the isokinetic axles. These isokinetic axles, they are very interesting because they have steep steering, big steering angle, but they do not have the camming while turning. So that's a big plus point. And we changed out the normal shafts in this F9 Capra offset axle by these ones to get the maximum steering angle. The steering angle is now limited by how far the balls can well, the two parts of the shafts will hit each other, and that's the limit of the steering. So it's no longer, it can be limited by the travel stop or something on the C-hub, but for the shaft there is no limit except the two parts of the axle touching each other. I have one apart here. And why do I have one apart? I hope you can see it. I will bring it up to the camera. I don't know how well it focuses. This is a pin which is inside one of these double knuckles to keep the balls in place. There's a tiny set screw and it fits in here. I will show you later how we mount this one. It is fixed with a set screw, but factory those set screws are not Loctited in, and it appears one of mine was a little loose, so the shaft in the middle, this rod, what is supposed to prevent the set screw is supposed to prevent this from sliding out. It was not set, so it did slide out. Now, was just factory, and I have another pair of these for another pair of axles, and as you can see, this also comes fresh out of the bag and it is already a little bit loose. And when it goes out too far, it grabs, maybe I can show you, it grabs into the top of this one, and it's, yeah, well, it breaks. It takes a part of aluminium out of this portal box. So yeah, that is what happened when you have a super engine like the Secure 1800 kV. You have a gearbox and you have portals, pumpkin reduction, which end up about 80%. So there's no slipper protection on this one. Something in the chain has to break, and in this moment it was this pin which got loose, and it breaks when you keep giving power. So I have to replace this one, and lucky enough, in my Tamiya box, which still contains a lot of stuff from 40 years ago, I have a 2mm pin. The ones that come out are 12mm, I think. Let's just measure that up real quick. Yeah, almost 12mm, and they have a flat spot in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. Where's my camera? Flat spot in the middle, and that's where the set screw goes in. So we will reassemble it. I can cut this one to length with a Dremel and get a flat spot out of there. But for now we are just going to steal one from a spare shaft. These rods, 12mm long and a diameter of 2mm. I just ordered a pack of 20 on AliExpress. All I have to do is give them a little flat spot, and then I'll be set for a long time. Looking at this vehicle and everything on here, I think these pins are somehow protecting other components from breaking. They are not so strong. They already have a flat spot in the middle, so they are thinner there. I think if something bounces up, there is no slipper clutch, something else will break, and I think hope it will be those pins and not gears. So the pins are super cheap, 20, I think I paid 2 or 3 euro. If they break, they break, and I put in a new one. So I will take you to the process of reassembling this one in a minute. For now, I'm just going to remove the pin out of this one. How do we do it? We need a real small Allen key driver, not the 1.5 we are all used to. This one is a, yeah, some say a 1.3, but it is actually a 1.27. 1.27. I don't know, does the camera focus on it? 1.27. Lucky enough, this also was in my Tamiya box from back in the days, and I even have 2 of these. So through one of the holes I can loosen the set screw in here. When the set screw is loose, the pin should normally be able to fall out. Let me see if I can assist the pin a little bit. One of these, and there it is. We have a spare pin, and now this one should also fall apart, and there goes the little set screw, because these are really little set screws. They have I thought they were 2 millimeter long. Let me see. Yep, they are 2 millimeter long, and the diameter is, I cannot really exactly, it's a 2.5 millimeter and a 2 millimeter long set screw. So they are easy to lose, so watch out where you are working. Now I'm going to put this aside. This is from this one, this is from that one. That's the spare one. This is the broken set screw, and now we will try to reassemble all this with the Loctite. So this is the double ball joints. We have these parts in here, they go in like this, and another one over here, and then in the middle the set screw goes in. Now I will need to put Loctite on them. Where's my glasses? Loctite on them first. I'm going to do, where is the, here is where the set screw goes in. The pin goes through here, and then the set screw, you need to make sure it's on the flat spot. So we are going to use a little bit of these Loctite, the purple one. Just put it on the back. Oh, this bottle is still closed. Okay, that's not gonna work. I might take the tip off. That's better, that's better. Okay, let's just put something on them. You only need a little, really little bit of it. So I'm going to do it on the inside. Just these are moving components. You do not want it on anything else unless on the threads. That's one. Where's the other one? You do not want to lock the complete thing together. Paper towel, clean that off. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the set screws in there. If you're a bit older and need glasses like me, this is not the most easy operation. So set screw is in there, nice, not too deep. Nope, that's one done. The next one. You make sure to use this purple thread lock. It's the 222. It's for small fasteners. If you use the other one, yeah, you will never be able to untie it. Now, let me see. I need one of these in here. We'll do one first. There's the fastener. Then we do like this. I don't know how much this will show on the camera. I know that the set screw is on the top, so I will try to slide it in like this, and then it goes in all the way. Yep. And now through this hole you can tighten the set screw on that little shaft And now we have our first one done. So let's do the second one. Same process. Put it in like this. Let's take the second part of the shaft. Hope anything not too much is moving. Set screw is on top, flat spot on top. Just slide it in all the way. Yep, I could feel it click. And then tighten the set screw, and we're all done. Yeah, so this one is not gonna fall out anymore. It might break when I bind something up, but it's not going to fall out anymore. Now, since I have this on the short end side, the shaft on the short side, probably the shaft on the long side will not be much better, so I will be taking that apart and do the same process over there. So we shove it back in. Let's find that spot where it fits. A little bit of fiddling. Yep, that's the one. And then just in here. That's an easy process. Well, there it goes. And now it's out there in the rear. See, that's the way it is supposed to be. This one fits in here. So, a couple of screws on there, and everything is back to normal. Don't forget these screws with the copper bushings on them, which you put in here. Especially the bottom one, you also want to use thread lock, and make sure the thread lock is not touching the copper bushing, so you don't lose this one whilst driving. I will close this up on here. Just a little inside info on the Isokinetic shafts, which are really good. Found them on AliExpress, but you need to do some maintenance before you take them in use. Okay, thank you. So, I'm coming back for just a second, because I'm taking the other side apart, and this one just fell out, and the other one is about to fall out. So, as you can see, it's as good as loose. Yeah, see, it's just the one side is out and the other side is. Now, I must say, they are only 11.5 millimeters long, as you can see. And if I measure the diameter of these balls, we actually have 12, and the ones I ordered are 12. So I think that 0.5 millimeter, that won't hurt, to make sure there's enough meat on either side to hold on to. Yeah, so before you use them, be sure to do this, because it could have just as well been this side that got bound up. I was lucky on this side. I'm lucky all the set screws are still in there, because I don't know where to buy these little things. As you can see, make sure to do this process first, so yeah, you can enjoy your drive and not lose one of these after 5 minutes on your maiden run with the rig. Which, little spoiler, up till that thing happened, did amazing stuff. Found 2 new lines on my pile of rocks. Okay, no more spoilers. Gonna fix this one also, and then I can continue with the filming. See you later.